What's going on, guys? Antonio here. Do me a favor, hit that thumbs up for me, and let's get into it. All right, so this article came up on Variety and Deadline and a couple other sites. And let me read. The original Crow director disavows remake. Brandon Lee died making the film, and it should remain his legacy. 30 years after its release, the supernatural thriller The Crow is getting a remake treatment from director Rupert Sanders and star Bill Skarsgård. But Alex Proyas, the director of the original 1994 film starring Brandon Lee, doesn't think that's a good idea. I really don't get any joy from seeing negativity about any fellow filmmaker's work, Proyas wrote on Facebook. And I'm certain the cast and crew really had all good intentions, as we all do on any film. So it pains me to say any more on this topic. But I think the fans' response speaks volumes. The Crow is not just a movie. Brandon Lee died making it, and it was finished as a testament to his lost brilliance and tragic loss. It's his legacy. That's how it should remain. Now, I posted, this was a couple months ago, whatever. They had released some photos to like Entertainment Weekly and People Magazine and stuff. The first behind the scenes photos of the Crow. I put those on my community page when they released them, because, I didn't want to make a full video, and got some negative comments. I was on Reddit. I was on Facebook. A lot of people were like, yo, I hate the way The Crow looks now. This is terrible. They should never have remade this. Like I said, when you would be on like Reddit and Facebook, and people were, in some of the like geek groups and stuff that I follow, people were just absolutely cooking this and talking about how terrible it looked. And then they released the trailer. And the trailer got so much negative. You go in the comment sections on the trailer that they released on YouTube. I have to be honest, when I, because I was willing to keep an open mind. And then I saw the trailer and I was like, I'll probably watch this at home. I'm not going to the theater to see this. I remember I showed the trailer to my wife because I've been talking about The Crow. She know, I'm a James O'Barr. I'm a big comic book head. Obviously, I write comic books. And I showed the trailer to my wife, and she was like, I don't think that's a movie I would like to go to the theater to see. She agreed with me. She was like, yeah, we'll be watching that at home, or you can watch it or whatever. She's like, I don't think that's something I'd be interested in going to see. And the trailer on YouTube got over 50,000 dislikes on it. It's got, like I said, there's so much negativity. If you go on YouTube and check out the comment section of that trailer, there are so many people that were unhappy and disrespecting. And like I said, some of them are upset that the woman playing the girlfriend, what's her name, FKA Twigs, is obviously a black woman. And some people don't like the fact that they took a character that had been white in the comics and made her black and all that. But I just thought the trailer itself did not make me want to see it. Now, The Crow is being released by Lionsgate, and it moved its release date up. I think it wasn't supposed to come out until August or late fall. And then the movie The Ballerina, which is the John Wick spinoff, which is also being released by Lionsgate, they needed to do some reshoots. So The Ballerina was doing reshoots, so they weren't going to be ready to release on June 7th. And since Lionsgate already had the Crow film and it's ready to go, they said, okay, we're going to push The Ballerina to 2025, and we're going to put The Crow on The Ballerina's original June 7th release date. Now, I think The Crow is about to have a Madam Web level of disaster at the box office. And the reason I say that is because another movie that changed its release date is the Will Smith, Martin Lawrence led Bad Boys 4. Now, Bad Boys 3, which was Bad Boys for Life, that movie did almost $600 million. It has like a 91, 92% positive feedback from the fans on Rotten Tomatoes. And that was a great, I liked all the Bad Boys movies. But that's the movie that The Crow is opening up against. And I'm telling you, The Crow is about to have, The Crow is about someone who was actually, who got murked, and then his soul comes back. The Crow brings his soul back so that he can take revenge on the people that did what they did to him and his girlfriend. I think Bad Boys 4 is going to do a serious tragedy on The Crow. I think, the fan reaction to The Crow, and I like Bill Skarsgård. I mean, he's acting, he's got a lot of hot movies in the works right now. He's got a movie coming up with Sam Raimi. He's got other things, but I think this particular movie is going to change his career. And I noticed how Dakota Johnson is talking after Madam Web came out. I mean, Dakota Johnson fired her management team because they got her this movie. And, she thought she was in the MCU, and everybody was like, and now she's like, okay, I know you guys didn't like the movie. I'm just moving on and the whole deal. But I think Bill Skarsgård is going to have that kind of backlash because, like I said, when you go on like Reddit, you go on the Facebook groups, you go in the YouTube comment section where the trailer is, it's overwhelmingly negative. And that tells me that that's going to spell box office disaster for a movie, especially, the first week, second week, that is big. And I think the fact that they moved the date up, and then Bad Boys 4, Sony's like, this movie is not any competition. I mean, my wife and I are going to see Bad Boys 4 opening weekend. We already decided that. I was like, hey, it's The Crow or Bad Boys 4? And she's like, I'm definitely interested in seeing Bad Boys 4. I'm not interested in seeing The Crow. And like I said, I think that's going to be a disaster for this film. I don't know what the projected opening is going to be, but if it only does, say, 10 million, I wouldn't be shocked. That's what it's going to be. But like I said, a lot of people don't like the way Bill Skarsgård looks as the Crow. I hated it. I saw people saying emo Crow, the whole deal. But what is your opinion on this? Obviously, get in the comments section. I'm on Facebook. I'm on Instagram. I'm on X. I'm on Threads, all at Ikari Press. If you type in IkariPress.com, it will take you to my comic book brand, Weight of the Gun. The link to my Gumroad is also in the description if you want to check out some of my other comics. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm out.